day everyone, welcome. Alright, today we want to look at a simple process of creating letters using a feature in Microsoft Word which is known as mail merge. Right, so we want to use this feature in Microsoft Word, mail merge, to create a simple letter. Right, so we know that we could send letters to multiple persons. We don't want the process of copy and paste, or we don't want to cut documents and edit. So what we want to do is to use mail merge to create multiple letters. So let us discuss what is mail merge here. So it says mail merge is an advanced feature in Microsoft Word. It allows you to create multiple documents at once, such as letters, saving you time and effort of retyping the same letter over and over. Right? So we don't want to be retyping, or some persons would use a cut and paste method. Right? So two simple things that we need to get started. It says that we need to create our primary document and the list with the data to be inserted, and that would complete our process. Right? So we want to start mail merge. So we're going to look at creating the primary document. So I'm going to preload this first one now. Say for instance I have a letter which I want to send to some of my clients. I have a simple letter here. Right? Normally at the top of our letter we put our address, who we are addressing the letter to. The address or the company would go at the top. So when we're starting our letter, we give it some space. So we bring it down and leave some space. So we start at there. Right? You could insert the date in your letter if you want. You could put a date there. Set it there. So we leave the space for the person's name, because remember that the names can change within the letter, the address can change. So where we would have the changes, we leave those places blank. Right? And we create the body of the letter. So you create the body of your letter, yours truly, yours respect, whatever you want to call it. Put your name there, the sender, or you can leave that section blank if you want. Right, so whatever you are creating, you have the body of the letter and you leave the space blank, where we would use a process where we call insert merge field to replace the changes in the names and address. Right, so we can go now to locate on our taskbar here, toolbar here, right, our menu bar. So we look for mailing, and we can select start mail merge, but what we want to do is to get straight to our secondary document, right, which contain the address. So we select recipient. So once we click on mailing, we go to select recipient. We click on select recipient and we go to the section which says type new list. So type new list is if we are creating our address, names, our inserted data from scratch. If we already have a document with our inserted information that we are going to use, it can also come from Microsoft Access. We could have an Access table with containing the data. We could use that as the existing list, or if we had already created a recipient list before, we could use this option. But because we don't have any information as yet, we are going to start from type a new list, and we click on the box type a new list. So in this new address list here, you can fill out title, first name, last name, company. You have address 1, address 2, you have their city, state, zip code. You have a wide range of fields that you can use there, right? So we're going to use a few. Right, so I'm going to say title Mr. First name, I can say John, and last name Spence. I could say company, and I'm going to use a few names that we know. Alright, let me just say Flow, and I'm going to use an address. And I can customize a column. Say I have a column here that I don't want to use. I can go to the section which says customize column, and I can customize, say you can change the name or you can add a column. I'm going to add a column there, and it's going to be a field as username, because I'm going to change the username for the persons. So you can add a field that is not in the list. You can add one for yourself, and it goes there. You can add another one if you want by just clicking add. Click OK. So my two new inserted fields are here, username and password. So I'm going to create a username for John. So I'm going to say John 2020, and the password is IT001. Right? Say you inserted one of your recipient information here. To add another one, you click new entry. So we click new entry and we fill out for the next person. I will go down to another one. Say I go Miss. Let me give it a name. Peter Gay. Let me change that. So it's username here. So Peter Gay could go over as the first name. Last name. Let me enlarge this box so we can see it much better. So I can insert username Pete 2020. I'm going to just using some random numbers so we can see what's happening here. JPS address. Let me say St. James. St. Anne. So I'm going to add a new one here. Alright, so we add one more to make it. We can add as many as you want. I'm just going to add one more. Say Dr. Mark Lewis. And let me just give it a username here. Alright, so once you have completed your address list and your recipient information here, right, you can go to the option which says OK. We just click on OK and it will ask us to save our file. You can save it as your recipient list, your address list. You can give it whatever name. I'm going to call it file 2. Let me just call it file 2 for now. You can give it your own name, and remember the location. I'm going to save it to my documents so I can easily find it if needs be. and I click save. Right. So once you have created your recipient list, your mailing bar here at the top would now be activated where you have your insert field. If you don't create your mail recipient list, this section would not be activated, it would be in gray. Once it is activated, you notice it has the colors come up now, so we could check. The final step here is to insert where we would want information to go. Right, so I will go and set up my first part here. So I will go and select address. So I could put the person's first name at the top, and I could insert the person's last name. I could insert the company name, and I could insert the address. And then you just do the modification. Here it says your username is. I could go and insert the field for the username here. So I select the section from insert merge field. So all of this is coming from merge field. So merge field here is where the actual data would go for the individual recipients. So we continue. Insert username. And then we are going to insert the location of where the password should go. Put the password there. And we could say dear Mr. Brown or so we could say put the title. And we could put the person's last name there. Right? So this is our document with our inserted merge field. So notice this section comes with its own inserted merge field. I'm going to put it in a bold color so you can see it much better. So based on the recipient list that we just typed for the 3 candidates or the 3 persons, this is the location of where the information would go. Right? So we could save this file. So go to file, save as. So I could call this my inserted field. Save it to documents and I click save. The final step for mail merge, so you go back to mailing and you can preview the results here, or you can go to finish mail merge. So we can preview results to see if everything has been aligned. Notice the name would go there, John Spence, Flo, St. James, and we have all the information set up here. John number, and then we could see the setting that is just for one client. To finish this off, we could click the next arrow and we see the other person here. Right? And we click next. Notice now we could finish mail merge process. So we say finish and merge. So once you click finish and merge, you are going to select edit individual documents because we want the letters to be for the individual person. So we say edit to individual documents. We click on that option and it says merge to new documents, all records from some. We click OK. That's it. Now we have the 3 individual documents. 1, 2, and the 3 documents are created from 1. And if we go back here, we would see the original merge field document here. See, 1 page, and from this 1 page it has now merged and create 3 individual letters that can be sent out. So that's it for mail merge, and I said in the recap now, I will say in the recap that mail merge can be used if you have thousands of names, 10 names, depending on the number. If you don't want to retype the same letter over, all you need to do is to create your recipient list, which contains the information for the person. Insert the merge fields in the required location. Insert the merge field in the location, and you can design where you want this to be. Right? Once this is done, you go back where it says finish and merge. So the steps, we created our recipient list. Go to this section where it says insert merge field, and